Good morning, my all dear students. I am Jerry Wheeler, your mathematics teacher, and today we are going to solve exercise 4.1 and we will solve the home assignment questions which I have given in previous video. So let's start. So now we will solve exercise 4.1 of NCERT and we are doing our chapter linear equations in two variables. So for this the first question, just check. The cost of a notebook is twice the cost of a pen. Now how much? Double the cost of a pen. Whose cost? Of notebook cost. Now write a linear equations in two variables to represent this statement. So we have to write this statement in a linear equation. So first of all, you have to focus on the question. What is the question? Cost of a notebook is how much? Twice the cost of a pen. It means suppose that if the cost of a pen is 4, so what is the cost of a notebook? Double. It means double of 4, 8. Okay. So let's solve this question by assuming the cost of this notebook and pen, and then we'll convert them into a equation, that is linear equation in two variables. Let's see. So what we have done first we have assumed the cost of a notebook is how much? Let the cost of a notebook is x, and we have assumed the cost of a pen be y. Now according to question, the cost of notebook is twice of the cost of a pen. So cost of notebook was x, and the cost of notebook is the pen is what? Twice of cost of pen. So notebook x and 2 multiply by cost of pen, that is y. So into y. So it becomes x equals to 2y. Now we can take this 2y to the left hand side. So it becomes x minus 2y equals to 0. And it shows what? Linear equation. Because the power of x is only 1, not 2. Okay, linear equation in two variables because x also there, y also there. This is the solution of the question number 1. Now it's time to move to question number 2. Question number 2 says that express the following linear equations in the form ax plus by plus c equals to 0. About this form we have learned in our previous video, general form of linear equations, and indicate the values of a, b and c in each case. Then you have to find out what is the value of a here, what is the value of b, and what is the value of c in this question in the given parts. So let's move to the first part, that is 2x plus 3y equals to 9.35. Then what is there? Bar is there. Let's solve this one. The question was 2x plus 3y equals to 9.35 bar. Now it means this is the value of 5 will repeat itself. Now ax plus by plus c. In this form we have to first convert this question also, this part. So we have moved 9.35 from right hand side to left hand side. So it becomes 2x plus 3y minus 9.35 bar, and it got left here 0. Now it came in this form only, ax 2x by 3y plus c. So we can say here minus 9.35 equals to 0. Okay. So now it is easy for us to identify a, b and c. So what is our a here? That is the a is the coefficient of x. What is the coefficient of x here? 2. So a is what? 2. What is the coefficient of y? That is b. What is the coefficient of y here? 3. So what is b our? 3. At last c constant. So what is constant here? That is minus 9.35 bar. So minus 9.35 bar. We have written minus because it was written plus here. It is minus. That's why written minus 9.35 bar is c. Okay. I hope it is clear. Now move to second part. X minus y upon 5 minus 10 equals to 0. So let's solve this one also. X minus y upon 5 minus 10 equals to 0. So we have done see there that it was already given in the form of what? ax plus 3y, this one 3y, and then plus c. It means minus 10. It is already in this form written, equals to 0. Linear equations in two variable. Now what is our a here? C. What is the coefficient of x here? Nothing. When nothing is there, we can assume 1 is there, because 1 into x, it will remain x only. So what is the value of a? 1. What is the value of b? by. What comes in place of b? In place of b, what is coming? 1 upon 5, because y is y already there. So minus 1 upon 5 is what? B. And what is c here? Minus 10. So c equals to minus 10. So we have find the value of a, b and c. Now in this way you can solve part third. This one part third you can solve by yourself, and part fourth also you can solve. Move to part fifth. Which part? Fifth part. 2x equals to minus 5y. 2x equals to minus 5y. So what we have done, we can move this minus 5 to this side, so it becomes 2x plus 5y. And then as we have to write in this form, ax plus by plus c form. So we have ax, we have by, but we don't have c. So in place of c, what we have written? 0. Because when we add 0 in this equation, so it will not make any difference. Equals to 0. Now what is ax? What is a? Ax. It means what is the coefficient of x? 2. This is a. It means 2 is the value of a. By. So b means 5. C 0. So in this way we have find the value of this one. Now move to 7th part, because 6th part you can do by yourself. So 7th part we will do y minus 2 equals to 0. So we have taken y minus 2 equals to 0. Okay. So here we have to find the form what? Ax plus by plus c. But x is there? No. Only y is there. So in place of x we can write 0 multiplied by x, because when we multiply 0 from x, so it becomes 0 only. So that's why we written 0 into x, because x was not given there. Now by, so y is already given by. C, in place of c, minus 2 came equal to 0. Now it came in the form of ax plus by plus c form. Now what is our coefficient of x? 0, so 0. What is the coefficient of y? Nothing, so we can write 1 here. It comes off in place of b, 1 came. In place of c, minus 2. So in this way we have find the value of this part also. At last part, 5 equals to 2x. So we are solving 5 equals to 2x. Now 5 will, it is 2x already there. We have moved this 2x to this side, so it becomes 5 minus 2x equal to 0. Now we have ax, so we have to write the form, this form, ax plus by plus c. This is 5, this is coefficient, so this is constant, so this should come at last form. So we have written minus 2x first, then by, so y is not there, so we have written 0 multiplied by y. At last c plus 5 equal to 0. So ax, what is our a? Minus 2. What is our b? 0. And c, 5. A, b, c. In this way we have find the values of these a, b, c in question number 2. So now it's time to solve some extra questions, okay, which is not given in NCERT book, but they are some of other level. Now the first part is x upon 3 minus y upon 2 equals to 5. In this question also you have to find the value of a, b and c. Now first of all we have to put in which form? Ax plus by plus c form. So x upon 3 is there, minus y upon 2 is there, equal to 5. This is fractional form. Which form? Fractional form. So we have to put first, take LCM of 3 and 2. So what is the LCM of 3 and 2? 3 to the 6. Then 2 into x, cross multiplication you can do, cross multiplication. 2 into x, 2x, 3 into y, 3y. Minus sign come in the between. Equals to 5. Now this 6 will move to this side. So 6 into 5, 30. 2x minus 3y equal to 30. Now 2x minus 3y, so 30 we can move this side. So it becomes 2x minus 3y minus 30 equals to 0. Now we have in the form ax plus by plus c equal to 0. So what is our a? That is the coefficient of x, 2. What is the coefficient of y? Minus 3. This is value of b. And what is the value of c? Minus 30. In this way we have find the a value of a, b and c in this part. Now move to second part. 4y minus 3 equals to root 2x. 4y minus 3 equals to root 2x. Now what we can do, root 2x is already there. So let's move this part into this side, because ax plus by plus c form. Okay. So 4y we only move to this side, it becomes minus 4y. It was minus 3, it will become plus 3. So we are having root 2x minus 4y plus 3 equal to 0. So we can write in this way, no problem. So ax plus by plus c. So what is a? What is a here? Well, coefficient of x. What is the coefficient of x? Root 2. What is the value of by? It means what is the value of b? That is the coefficient of y. That is minus 4. And the value of c is what? 3 only. So in this way we have find the answer of this part. Now move to other part. Fourth part. Sorry, third part first. Third part, this one. Pi x plus y equal to 6. Pi x plus y equal to 6. So 6 move to this side. It becomes minus 6. So it becomes ax plus by plus c equal to 0. This is the general form. What is a here? Pi. What is b here? Nothing. So we can write 1. And what is c here? Minus 6. Okay. In this way we have solved this question. Now move to other part. Fourth part. Y equals to 5. Now nothing is there. So what we can do? We can first move this 5 to this side. So it becomes y minus 5 equal to 0. Now we don't are having what? X. So what we can do? When x is not given already, so how we can write that x? We can write in this way. 0, this point is not decimal, this is multiplication. Okay, so 0 multiplied by x, it becomes 0 only. Then there is no value of 1 is given, y is given, so we can write 1 into y. Minus 5 equal to 0. So we can write ax plus by plus c. What is our a? 0. What is our b? 1. What is our c? Minus 5. Okay, it is clear to you. Move to next part, fifth part. X equals to minus 3. Move to minus 3 this side, it becomes plus 3. So x plus 3 equal to 0. But y is not there. So how we can write the y value? So 1 into x plus 0 into y. And this 3 is constant. So we will write at last plus 3 equal to 0. Now what is our a? X plus by plus c. So this is general form. So what is our A? 1. B 0. C 3. So what is the value of A? 1. B value 0 and C value 3. So I hope it is clear to you. So I will give some more questions so that you can try at home, and if you have doubt you can ask me, okay? Otherwise I will give you solutions in next video. Okay, thank you students. So now solve the question which I have given as home assignment in my previous video. The first question was the linear equation 3x minus 5y equals to 15 has how many? So you have learned that a linear equation has infinitely many solutions. So this is the answer of this question, C part. Second question, the equation 2x plus 5y equal to 7 has a unique solution. Okay, then when they have a unique solution? When the x and y are what? Natural numbers, rational numbers, positive real numbers or real numbers. So we should write natural numbers. Third one, a linear equations in two variable x and y is of the form ax plus by plus c equal to 0, where a should not be equal to 0 and b should not be equal to 0, where b part a should not be equal to 0 but b can be equal to 0. C part a equal to 0, b should not be equal to 0. D part a equal to 0 and c equal to 0. We have learned that in which a and b should not be equal to 0. So our answer is A part. Fourth one, if x equals to 5 and y equals to 2, it means they have given a solution, or you can say root. So x equals to 5 and y equal to 2 is a solution of the linear equation. So which equation will satisfy this? The value of this one, this solution. So first one, x plus 2y equal to 7. If we are putting the value of 5 here in place of 5 and in place of y we are putting 2. So 2 2s are 4. 4 plus 5, 9. So 9 can't be equal to 7. So this can't satisfy. Move to second one. 5x plus 2y equal to 7. In place of x we can put 5. So 5 5s are 25. Plus 2 into 2, 2 2s are 4. 25 plus 4, 29. 29 is not equal to 7. So this is also not the answer. X plus y equal to 7. What is our x? 5. What is our y? 2 equal to 7. 5 plus 2, 7. And what is right hand side? 7. So 7 equal to 7 is coming. It means our answer is this, C part. Okay. Now come to next question. Question number 5. Which of the following equations are linear equations? So what we have to find, which of the equations are linear equations, and we have learned that linear equations are those equations in which the power, or you can say the exponent of variable is only having 1. Okay, having 1 only, not 2, not 3, not 4, but having a degree 1, or you can say degree also, degree 1. As you can see the first one, 3x plus 5 equal to 3 upon 2. Okay, this is a linear equation. Okay, but just check it is linear equation or not. It is an equation. We can say it is an equation, but linear or not, we have to check the power of x. The power of x is what? 1 here. What is the power of x? 1. So it is a, yes, linear equation in equations in one variable only. In one variable you can say, because right now it is not two variable. Okay, and they also have asked which of the following are linear equations only. X cube plus x minus 1. Here the power of x is 3, so it can't be linear. It is a cubic, so it is not a linear equation. Okay, you write full spelling EQUATION. X plus 1 upon x equals to 2. Now let's solve it. X plus 1 upon x. So we have to take, we can write 1 here. 1x is x. Okay. X into x square cross multiplication, plus 1 into 1, 1 equal to 2. Now cross multiplication this side. So it becomes x square plus 1 equals to 2x. Okay. So we are having this one at the end. Now check what is the power of x. The power of x is what? 2. So it is also not a linear equation. Okay, because power of x is what? 2. If it is 1, then only it can be linear equations. Now solve the last one. X, this bracket on x minus 1 equals to 2. So x multiplied by x square, x into 1, x, and then equals to 2. What is the power of x here? Again the power of x is what? 2. And if the power of x is 2, so it can't be a linear equation. So it is not a linear equation. So I hope it is clear to you. Okay, thank you class. Last I want to say, be safe and God bless you all.